Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Sniper Elite V2. I'll be running this Let's Play concurrently to the Jagged Alliance Let's Play that I'm doing at the moment. I just found that playing the same game continually, you get a little bored. So I thought I'd mix it up a bit, play a simple game where you know who you gotta shoot, because it's everyone's shooting at you, easy. So I have played the game before. So you'll notice that if I go to Convoy, for example, and I go Custom, Start Game,
Intel told me my next target was Dr. Gunter Kreidel, an expert in rocket engines. He was traveling across town in an armored convoy.
I also have the pre-order DLC.
He believed he was carrying documents that would lead me to the V2 production.
So, I'll just exit. Oops, wrong button. I'll just exit. We'll start from the beginning. So we'll go single player, new game. Yes, our progress will be lost. Play on my custom setting. Off we go.
Hitler's war machine, once unstoppable, was now in the retreat. The Allies in the west and Russia in the east were squeezing the tattered remnants of the Reich in a vice-like grip. Germany's last hope lay in their wonder weapons. The V2 rocket, a huge leap forward in the history of military technology. It was a weapon system to herald a new form of warfare. Inhuman. Faster than the speed of sound, it struck without warning. The Nazis launched over 3,000 rockets in a desperate attempt to reverse history. It was a terror weapon, pummeling Antwerp, Paris, and London. After the D-Day landings, their launch sites were overrun and pushed back out of range of England. But already, the Allies were looking to the future, to the next war. The Americans were gathering up the best of Germany's rocket scientists in the top-secret Operation Overcast. Many of the architects of the V2 program had already been acquired, but not all. With Berlin encircled, Germany's last-ditch defense falling back block by block, and total defeat only days away, those scientists remaining in the city would soon be in Russian hands. My job was to make sure that didn't happen.
Cue the title. Dramatic note.
Major General Hans von Eisenberg was negotiating in secret for safe passage for his team. 5 of the V2 program's top men. He was meeting his Russian handler at the Brandenburg Gate. This was my chance to take him out before he could seal the deal. I was prepared, focused, confident. Little did I know, it would turn out to be the most difficult mission I'd ever undertaken.
Until the next mission. Okay, so this is basically the, get to know you mission. It shows you how to use all the game's concepts, etc. You don't get to choose your equipment for this, so you are armed with a Springfield 1903, a Thompson submachine gun, and a Welrod silenced pistol. So let's get started. Okay, so first up is obviously controls. So your mouse is what you use to look around, and you've got binoculars. Binoculars are useful if you can see a building in the distance, like so, and you think to yourself, oh, I wonder if there's anyone in there. So you zoom in and out, you can scan around, you can mark targets with a click of your left mouse button if you're not on Sniper Elite. So that can be useful. I personally don't need to use it very much. I don't find that it helps. Okay, so normal controls. Strafing with A and D, forward W, back with S. Sprinting, shift. And then space to climb. All the usual stuff. Now you do get these handy little traps. So you get trip mines, dynamite, sticks, landmines, I think there was one other. I can't remember what it is. And 2 types of grenades. So Russian grenades and Stillhand Granate. Oh, and you get rocks as well. Forgot about rocks. Rocks are used to distract the enemy, so, like so, we'll get behind inside the car. Just throw a rock over there. Oh dear, they heard me. While they're distracted, edge our way round and into the building like a ninja. Nice. Okay, so the other movement option, apart from crouching and standing up straight, obviously, is prone. Prone is useful if you're going to shoot at an enemy and you don't want to get shot back. It's also useful for getting through tight spaces like this, and for staying out of sight. Okay, so this is the cover system. Basically, when you come up to something you can take cover behind, tap Q, there you go, move left or move right using A and D, so basically strafing, and to lean out and shoot somebody, you hold down your right mouse button. So we'll just hope Fritzy, oh dear, those are bad for you, Fritz, that'll kill you. Oh no, bullets kill you too. Now you see that I got a score for that headshot. You get scores for your kills in this game, so the better you do, i.e. the more spectacular they are, the more points you'll get. The further away, more points. More spectacular, well, you'll see later, hopefully. Now, the other thing we can do is put a landmine next to poor Fritz. So when Hansi comes along to see why Fritz isn't responding to, you know, patrols anymore, well, he's going to get a nasty surprise. So we'll just dash up into this building, kill the Major General. Brandenburg Gate. Ah, the Nazi jackboot.
Von Eisenberg was punctual and made no effort to hide his ugly face. Neither did his Russian contact. I had a clear shot. The slightest pressure on the trigger, and it was Goodnight, Major General. Just a question of choosing my moment. The square was well sheltered, so there was no wind to worry about. I had to aim one notch above the target to compensate for bullet drop. I controlled my breathing to steady my aim, and then... shoot.
Bang. Nasty. Okay, so that is the focus fire system. Basically, you pull out your scope, hold down E, controls your breathing, makes your shot steadier basically. I did leave the targeting reticle on for it because honestly, I know how bad I am. Any shots I get without it, generally dumb luck. See? But there we go. Now I did turn kill cam off. I set it to red, but it does seem to come up still a lot of the time. Headshot. Headshot. Okay, so you'll note for the headshots that are further away, you do get more points. 1,205 points. Not bad. Okay, so now that we've dealt with that, we just have to head out here. Hansi's discovered Fritz. Oh dear. So there you go, landmine kill. It's a special type of kill that you can get. Earns you a bit more points. So there we go. Fritz, Hansi, and Gerhard. Alright, so now we'll just head down this way. Vault the gate thing. that way. Oh no, we won't. Tank. Run, 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 run. Get down. Crawling, 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 crawling. Okay, so that was a tank. Very, very bad news. But we have another problem. That being the truck that just arrived with a squad of guys. So we'll pull out our trusty rock again and throw it over near the truck.
Was war das?
Because we can do this. There we go. So that was another sort of special kill. We shot his grenade that he was wearing. And if you shoot people's grenades, they explode. And sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can get a couple of people at the same time. So a guy ran over there. So what we'll do is pull out... Oh, no we won't. He came back. So we don't need to worry about it. So hopefully we can shoot. Can't really see him. There we go. Okay, so he moves behind the truck. It's finding his exact location. It's pretty cool. Okay, we won't worry about it. Instead, pull out our Thompson. Make a dash. Run, 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 run. Okay, that was unexpected. But, on the other hand, we're up here. Now, the thing about the sniping system is that you can only use focus fire when your heartbeat, or your heart rate, is underneath 80. So it's got a little meter. And it increases as you get shot. So see there, I got hit. Increases the meter. But if you stay in cover, you'll see that the meter slowly goes down. So, just wait for him to pop back out. We'll move on to the next area. Okay. So I see a sniper. So it took 3 shots to hit him, but that was because we didn't shoot him in the head. Here, we'll take only the one. Yep, there we go. 1 shot to the head. There we go. Okay, so now that we've taken out the 2 snipers, that ought to make things a bit easier for us. There's one guy. So we hit him, but we didn't kill him. Problem solved. Alright, so that was basically the beginning mission.
Von Eisenberg was dead. I was committed now. Both the Russians and Germans would know I was in play. 4 to go.
Okay, So it displays your stats afterwards. So what your score was, how long you played for, what your accuracy was, how many headshots you got, how many covert kills, and how far you actually fired in total. So the score is basically there, so if you decide that you'll come back later and play that mission through again, if you get a high score, it'll update, so you can compete and compare with your friends if you want to. But yeah, that was the beginning mission, so I'll see you guys in the next one.